To Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good Sunday. So we're here for live match watch along as Arsenal take on Manchester City. I wasn't actually going to do this game, guys, today because I'm extremely tired today. Been streaming all week, so it's catching up with me a little bit. So please bear with me, guys, as I do this stream. I will do my best to be keeping you guys up to date and obviously answering your comments in the chat, but I might not be as fluent as I normally am. Like I said, guys, feeling really, really tired today. I thought I'd feel it yesterday, but it's today that I'm actually feeling it. But there you go. So let's quickly share the team news on the screen with you guys. And then you guys can see how both teams lining up. If you guys have not heard, there is a new camera being used in this game this afternoon. The media company is using a new camera on rails fixed to the side of the stand, which runs right along the edge of the stand, but it gives you the view of the game as if you was playing FIFA games. So don't know if you guys are interested in that. Thought I'd just mention it. We are underway. So the ball knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it all the way down into that far corner of the pitch as it just goes out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Arsenal. So as I say, BDFC Forever saying, come on, the Gunners. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. As I say, doing this stream more for you guys this afternoon, as I was really not too enthusiastic about doing it with feeling so tired, but quite a few of you guys asked me to do it, so I thought I would jump on it. So good to have you with us, BWFC Forever. Hope you're having a good Sunday, mate. And thanks for that. Ball played down this near side by City as he knock it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long up the field as Arsenal head it out of play, or almost head it out of play on this near side, but just managed to keep it in as City win back the possession. Now City playing it into the centre. As West Ham, sorry, I've just been doing West Ham, sorry. Arsenal. See, I told you guys I'm a bit tired today. City just knocking it about on the halfway line as Arsenal tried to press from the front. City just knocking the ball about on the halfway line. Crusaders, how you doing, mate? NIFL Premiership results is Crusaders saying, hi, guys, how's it going, mate? I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. I'm good, thanks, mate. Just very tired today, but other than that, I'm good. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for asking, mate. Welcome to the show. Good to have you with us, as always, mate. So thank you for asking, Crusaders. Hope you're doing well as well today, mate. Crusaders also saying, was just wondering what would be the process of talking about football and showing my face. Yeah, I've seen your message on Twitter, mate. I was busy making thumbnails and editing a video last night, so I didn't have a chance to go on social media. But I have seen that you've sent me a message. I'll respond to it either later today or tomorrow, mate. I'm not ignoring you. Just as I keep telling you guys, you're seeing how much I'm streaming on the channel. Plus, you know, I work as well, my normal job. So sometimes just not enough hours in the day. But I'm not ignoring your message, Premier League. Premiership results, I will message you back on Twitter as soon as I get a minute, mate. I have seen your message, so apologies I didn't get a chance to reply to you last night. Like I said, I was really busy making thumbnails for today and also working on a video for the channel. So just bear with me, mate, and I will reply to your message as soon as I get a minute. But thank you for that, Crusaders. Now the Arsenal goalkeeper intercepts it at the back as he kicks the ball long up the field, but City have intercepted it as they come forward now. City working their way towards the edge of the box, but loose ball sees Arsenal win the possession back, but they've knocked it out of play on that far side for a throw into City. So ball comes in from the throw-in as Arsenal kick the ball up the field, but it's gone straight back out of play as the referee blows the whistle here. What's he blown for? He's trying to work out what the referee's blowing the whistle here for at the moment, guys. It's gone out of play. That's why it's blown. So corner to City on the far side. Ball comes into the box, knocked towards goal, and it's knocked away off the line as now City. Oh, the ball knocked away as City cross it back in towards this near side post. Oh, and they blasted it over the bar under pressure. Ball bouncing about all over the place there in the box, but City managing to get the shot off in the end, but couldn't get it accurate as it was under pressure from the Arsenal defenders. As I say, it's gone over the bar, but City creating quite a bit of panic in the Arsenal box. Now the ball played up the field as Arsenal on the attack now. Playing the ball out wide to this near side as City come across to challenge for it and knock it out of play. Throwing to Arsenal. Throwing taken quickly as Arsenal now play it back into the centre. Knocking it all the way back to the halfway line as City push up and press the ball. But City unable to win it as Arsenal knock it out wide to this near side. Now Arsenal coming forward down this near side before the ball is knocked out of play by City, and that'll be a throw into Arsenal. Wigan Athletic Fan Channel. Milzard, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Milzard saying hi. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. As I say, good to have you with us. Hope you're having a good afternoon, Milzard. Crusaders saying, I'm thinking 2-1 to City. Okay, mate. Thank you, NIFL Premiership. First score prediction of the afternoon, mate. So, yeah, thank you for that, Crusaders. Mr. Barnsley, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Mr. Barnsley. Saying my dad is a Man City fan and his brother Arsenal. Oh, so dividing your family for this one, mate. Well, thank you for that, Ryan. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're having a good Sunday as well. Stevie saying hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available, mate. Always appreciate Stevie's help in the background. So ball's out of play on that far side for a throw into City. They take it quickly, knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Arsenal come to press the ball. And now City knocking it out wide to this near side as they try to work through the press from Arsenal, but they've ended up knocking it out of play for throwing to Arsenal midway inside their own half. So thanks for that, Stevie. Crusaders saying, hi, Stevie, how's it going? Nice one, Crusaders, top stuff, mate. Throw-in taken by Arsenal as they play it back to the halfway line. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be really appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Now Arsenal playing the ball out wide to that far side as they just keep it in play. But then City managed to intercept it, the loose ball. And so they play it back to their defensive line and all the way back to the goalkeeper. So now City playing it out wide to this near side as Arsenal challenge for the ball. And City just managing to retain it as now they kick the ball long up the field looking for Haaland. But Haaland in a scrap there with the Arsenal defender as the Arsenal defender manages just to do enough. And now Arsenal with the possession on that far side as they race up towards the halfway line. City coming to challenge for it, but Arsenal just play it back to their centre-backs to keep the possession. So thank you for that, Crusaders. Crusaders also saying, that's okay, mate. No pressure, as I know people can be very busy sometimes. Yeah, as you know, mate, always really busy me at the moment, but I will get back to you, I promise. I will reply to your message. I've seen it. I've just not had a minute to go on Twitter because it's not just you. There's a couple of messages on there for me to reply to. That's why I didn't go on last night, because I knew it would probably distract me from doing what I needed to get done last night. As there wasn't just one message, there's a couple of messages on, but I will try and reply to them either later or tomorrow, mate. You have my word. So Arsenal with a corner on this near side. So thank you for the understanding, Crusaders. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. So corner on this near side for Arsenal. Ball comes in. It's headed away. City managed to clear it up the field. Only the ball only falling as far as just outside the box as both players challenge for it. Now Arsenal managed to intercept it as they knock it back to their defensive line to keep the possession under pressure from City. Now Arsenal with a long ball over the top, in behind now. They tried to cross it into the box with Ben White, but City managed to block the shot as it deflects away to the edge of the box. But Arsenal picking up the pieces. The referee's blown a whistle here for offside. Ben White offside on this near side. So that will be a free kick to Arsenal. To City. Yeah, flag was quick there for a change. NIFL Premiership saying, everyone, let's hit the like button. Thank you, mate. Yep, top man. Nice one, mate. Please do, guys, hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. I don't like to mention it too much, guys, but it is an important part of YouTube. So please do hit the like button. And thank you very much, Crusaders. And thanks to you guys that have already hit the like button. As City now take the free kick. Challenge comes in for Arsenal as the referee has blown for a foul here. And who's he issued? He's given a yellow card to somebody here. Yeah, he's giving it to the Arsenal player for pulling Phil Foden to the ground. So Jorginho into the referee's book with a yellow card. If you just join us, guys, we are just coming up to 11 minutes gone and it's still 0-0. Ball back with the City goalkeeper as he kicks it long up towards the halfway line, but it's intercepted by Arsenal. Arsenal now playing the ball down that far side as they work their way towards the edge of the box, but City quickly getting bodies back behind the ball as they challenge for it on that far side. Arsenal first to play it back up towards the centre circle to keep the possession. So thank you for that, Crusaders, top man. Mr. Barnes is saying, my dad gone to the game and my uncle too. Are they gone together, mate? Have they gone together or are they gone separately? But yeah, I'm sure that'll be an interesting drive home after the game if they're driving home together. That'll be a great, what's the word, podcast, listening to Ryan's dad and uncle on the way home. I bet that would make a great podcast, wouldn't it? An Arsenal and City fan debating the game driving home. Stevie's saying, yeah, good, thanks. NIFL, nice one, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. City now playing the ball out wide to this near side. As Arsenal come to challenge for the ball, but City managing to keep the possession as they play it back into the centre now, working it across the halfway line as they knock it out wide to that far side to Walker. Walker plays it back inside. As now City try to play through the Arsenal formation. Arsenal just sitting deep at the moment. And City knocking it about inside the Arsenal half of the field. Still with the possession on that far side, though. As they play the ball forward, but it's intercepted by Arsenal, who knock it back to their goalkeeper. Now, Arsenal with the possession at the back as they try to now build from the back. Wigan Athletic fan channel, Milzard saying, how is everyone? I'm good, thank you, Milzard. Thanks for asking, mate. How are you? And awesome top positivity there from Milzard. And City now playing the ball back to their defensive line as they win it on that far side. Arsenal trying to challenge for the ball, but City just happy to knock it about on the halfway line as now Silva with the possession. So, yeah, nice one, Milzard. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Crusaders saying, good, thanks. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. And Premiership results saying, good, thanks, Milzard, and you. Awesome. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positivity, as always, from you guys. Mad Mag, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Mad Mag saying, evening all. Hope everyone's well. I'm good, thank you, Mad Mag. Thank you for asking, mate. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Arsenal now winning the ball. Winning a throw-in on this near side as it's gone out of play. So Ben White to take it. As the throw-in comes in, Arsenal working it back to their defensive line. So thank you for that, Mad Mag. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Milzard saying, I'm good. I'm good and NIFL. Thank you. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. And Crusaders, I'll come to that in a minute. Arsenal with the possession at the back now as City pressing the ball, but Arsenal just happy to keep the possession at the moment just outside their own box as now they play it forward. But the loose ball is intercepted by City. Crusaders saying, don't think Arsenal have their best team right now. I know they have injuries, but it could still be better, in my opinion. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. But what players do you feel that are missing should be in the team? Obviously, Saka can't play because he picked up an injury the other day. I know Arsenal have got a couple of injuries, but I'm not sure they've got a lot of other players available that are fit that could change too much in this team. But thank you for sharing your thoughts with that, Crusaders. Thank you, mate. City now playing the ball out wide to that far side. But yeah, let us know if you think there's one or two players should be in the team that are not. Now City coming forward down that far side as Walker now with a cross. Cross comes in, but it's plucked out the air by the Arsenal goalkeeper, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Arsenal. Mr. Barnes is saying, yes, we'll come back to God. God owns Yorkshire. Okay, mate. Yeah. Thank you for that, Ryan. I'm sure, like I say, be interested to be a fly in the car of your dad and uncle listening to that debate on the way home. Arsenal now trying to play out from the back, but City pressing the ball. Oh, goalkeeper getting himself in all types of trouble there as Arsenal passed it back to him. City came to challenge the goalkeeper and almost nicked it off his toes. Let's just see this again. Goalkeeper tried to clear it, but City pressing with Alvarez. And the ball just goes out of play, but almost ended up in the back of the net there. So now Arsenal with the possession at the back as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Now ball knocked up the field as both sets of players challenge for it. And now Arsenal winning a foul just inside their own half on this near side, right next to the halfway line. So it's Jesus taking a knock there. So thank you for that, Ryan. So we're just coming up to 18 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. So Arsenal with the free kick on this near side. Arsenal now playing it back to their centre backs as City just happy to sit off at the moment as Arsenal knocking it about inside their own half, but City creeping forward to press the ball. Now, Arsenal working it out to this near side, but still under pressure from City as the ball played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Um, Crusaders NIFL Premiership saying Martinelli on instead of Nikita, and then Jesus will play in the centre and Smith Rowe instead of Jorginho. Interesting. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, mate. Yeah. Although I think maybe Arteta feeling that with having Saka missing, that's why he's playing Jesus out wide to obviously because Jesus young, so he's got pace to burn, and he so that could be why. But yeah, great suggestion that actually. To be fair, Crusaders, mate. So Arsenal now with the goal kick. Just really slow at the minute, guys. Really slow. Ball kicked long by the goalkeeper out wide to this near side as City head it back in the direction it came from with Phil Foden. Now City picking up the pieces in the centre of the field as they knock it back to their defensive line. Now long ball played up the field as uh, Phil Foden trying to latch onto that, but it's just a bit too far in front of him, and the Arsenal keeper manages to win the ball. Now the ball played up the field as both sets of players challenging it. City winning it momentarily before they eventually do lose it with some loose possession there. Arsenal playing it out wide to that far side as they try to get on the attack, but City managing to uh, get to the ball first and now play it back to the goalkeeper. Uh, so yeah, thank you for that, Crusaders. That's definitely a logical suggestion, mate. Crusaders also saying Raya is better than Ramsdale 100% in my opinion. Yeah, you well that no, that's fair point, mate. That's fair point. But like I say, sometimes the manager's forced into awkward decisions, aren't they, when they lose other key players. It's not just about which are the best players; it's about which players will suit the formation. So I think that's maybe obviously I think we got to cut Arteta a bit of slack. I think in this one because obviously a big miss for Arsenal this afternoon is Saka. So maybe the formation that Arteta has selected, maybe he's playing it a little bit safe um, with having a number of injuries in the squad. So yeah, good suggestion though, mate. Certainly makes sense. Now City with the possession, play back to the halfway line as Arsenal challenge for it. Now a free kick just inside the Arsenal half of the field, and Bernardo Silva has been given a yellow card for that challenge. So Arsenal now with a free kick. Right, just inside their own half, level with the centre circle. And to take it short now. And eventually they work it all the way back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper plays out from the back as Arsenal get challenged by City. City winning it back on the edge of the Arsenal box, forced out wide, but managing to keep it as they play it into the box now. But the goalkeeper does eventually manage to make up for his mistake and win the ball back. But Arsenal creating their own problems at the moment with the way they're playing out from the back. So thank you for that, NIFL Premiership. Also saying, don't get me wrong, Arteta is a great manager and he knows his team much better than I know. them laugh out loud. No, you're entitled to, mate. That's what being a football fan's about. We're allowed to debate tactics and team selection. That's part of being a football fan, isn't it, mate? But yeah, you're right. Arteta is a good manager. I do rate him. I think he's going to evolve into being a really good manager in the future. But he is still young and new to it, so we do. That's one thing I'm always saying. Arsenal fans that criticise him too heavy, it's like, hang on a minute, he's only been a manager a couple of years, so give him chance to learn and make mistakes. You can't expect young managers to just know it all straight away. They're going to make mistakes. That's how they learn, isn't it? Same with us in life, guys. You learn by mistakes. It's not nice making mistakes, but they do help you learn in life, don't they? So it's the same in football. Managers have to make sometimes mistakes to learn from it. But yeah, well said, Crusaders. It's now Arsenal coming forward, playing the ball down the centre. Ball played out wide to this near side to Jesus as they push up the field now towards the edge of the City box. Ball over the top as Jesus manages to intercept it, but I think he's just got caught offside there as the flag goes up and the referee blows the whistle. I think he's giving it for the offside or the challenge. I'm not sure. Well, either way, it's a free kick to City. But good idea there by Arsenal. So thank you for that, Crusaders. Ball played out wide to that far side by City as they just keep it in play. Now Arsenal play it back to their defensive line. Oh, now Arsenal knocking it over the top as they're getting behind now, coming into the box, getting the shot off, but it's just wide of this near side post. And that's their first real effort on goal, I think. Nketiah with the shot. But yeah, always going wide. City now play out from the back as they knock the ball out wide to this near side. Now played back into the centre as Arsenal challenge for it. Now the referee blows for the foul on Lewis. Crusaders saying, I hate clubs getting rid of managers every couple of months. What you need to do is get a good, decent manager and give him at least a year. Fans are too impatient sometimes. No, I've got to agree with that, mate. Yeah, that's well said. Got to agree with that, mate. That's a fair statement. And Stevie just saying, well said. I agree. NIFL. Yep, it's true. I know some fans might not like it being said, but it's the truth, isn't it? Now Arsenal knocking the ball out on that far side as the cross comes into the box, headed away. But Arsenal picking up the pieces outside the box as they knock it out to Jesus on this near side. Jesus cutting it back into the centre. As Arsenal force back up towards the halfway line as City press the ball. Now Arsenal knocking it out wide to this near side, but ball played back towards the halfway line as now a strong challenge comes in from Kovacic. Yeah, he's coming from behind, completely sliding into the play, not getting the ball at all. Completely took out Odegaard out there. So the referee gonna be giving a yellow card. Odegaard still on the ground at the moment. So he's got an initially a yellow card for Kovacic, but we're having a VAR check here for a dangerous challenge. Oh, yeah. So it's been checked checked for a serious foul. Referee has given the yellow card, but it could be changed if VAR tells him to. And Crusaders saying, thanks, Stevie. Nice one, guys. So, yeah, looks like Kotovic just going to get away with a yellow there. That's the VAR check complete. A few players now are going to be on dangerous ground. We've had, I think, 2 Arsenal players booked already. Now a City player already booked. So the booking's starting to mount up. As we're just approaching towards 30 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Arsenal now with a free kick. Ball kicked long up the field, out wide on this near side as both sets of players challenge for it just outside the City box as Arsenal eventually win it. Now, Jesus trying to get in behind down this near side as he's gone to ground from the challenge. Now the referee stops play. Getting a bit scrappy this now all of a sudden. Yeah, Jesus just landed on the ball there as he clattered to the ground. So another free kick here for Arsenal, but this time it's on this near side, right next to the touchline, almost level with the goal box. So free kick comes in straight towards goal, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that and relieve the pressure for City. Crusaders saying Crusaders know how to keep managers all right. Where we, I think that's meant to be, we have the longest serving manager in the world, 18 years. Steve Baxter has been with us. Whoa, yeah, 18 years. That is a long time, isn't it? In fairness, mate, that is, you're right. That is great. That is fantastic. But in fairness, that's probably more so because of the money in it. But possibly, if he's been there 18 years, he's obviously doing a decent job. But obviously, could also be because of money as well. Could be expensive for the club to replace him. Um, Obviously, not a lot of money in the Northern Irish League, as you know, mate. Now City with the possession as they play the ball out wide to that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the Arsenal box. Ball played in, but it's knocked away by Arsenal as both sets of players challenge for it further up the field. And it's gone out of play for a throw into City. But yeah, that's a fair point. Premiership results. You're right, mate. Definitely something for Crusaders to be proud of. Like I say, he must be doing an half decent job to be there that long. Also, Crusaders saying looks tight this game. Yes, mate, it is. It is at the moment. Not a lot in it. Now City playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. The ball kicked long up the field as Haaland manages to win it. Now plays it on for on-running City player. Gets the shot off, but it's high and over the bar. And that'll be a goal kick to Arsenal. Uh, Crusaders NIFL saying never thought Carlisle would have got the win over Bolton. That doesn't. Yeah, to be fair, mate, I'm used to it. Bolton always doing it against teams they don't not expected to get a result or should I say, teams they're expected to beat. Bolton are guilty of not always showing those teams enough respect, mate. I've been watching Bolton for years, so I know exactly how they play. A lot of the time, that's Bolton's weakness, that we don't always show enough respect to uh, clubs that are not no disrespect to those clubs, but the slightly weaker opposition clubs where they haven't got as big a budget, they haven't got as good a quality of team or whatever. But Bolton don't always show enough respect to those teams, and uh, it does bite us a lot of the time, so to speak. So Kovacic here getting another reprimand as another challenge comes in on the Arsenal defender there. Reese back helping out the defence. Looks worse than what it is, to be fair. Seeing it in the replay now, there's not an awful lot in it. Arteta going nuts on the touchline, but he's going to try and get any edge that he can. But yeah, bit of a crazy one from Kovacic, considering he's already on a yellow card and came close to getting a red. NIFL Premiership results saying hope Bolton get into the Championship along with Blackpool. Yeah, I hope so, mate. I hope we have a good season this season. But like I say, we're not going to win the league if we keep making mistakes like that against teams. Excuse me. Against teams like Carlisle. And now City winning the ball back on this near side as Arsenal have kicked the ball long up the field. And it's Foden that goes to ground under the challenge. And I think we're going to have a VAR check for this and all. Yeah, Foden just getting a whack to the face there of Jesus. But I don't think Jesus knew an awful lot about it, in fairness. So corner on this near side now for Arsenal. Now corner comes in towards the near post. It's knocked away as Arsenal pick up the pieces outside the box. Now Arsenal playing it back to the halfway line as now they play a long ball out wide to this near side, but it's intercepted by City as they head it back in the direction it came from. Arsenal picking up the pieces and knocking it eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now goalkeeper again with a long ball out wide to this near side as Arsenal try to keep possession under pressure from City, but eventually it's gone out of play, and that will be a City throw-in on this near side. So yeah, thank you for that, Crusaders. Good point. Yeah, hopefully Bolton do well. I want to see Bolton win the league, to be honest. While you're in League One, you should be aspiring to win it. We're good enough to win it, so it's whether the players believe in themselves. Now Arsenal again, another long ball out to this near side to Jesus. Jesus does manage to intercept us. It cuts it back inside. Arsenal on the edge of the City box, played across, but City intercept the loose ball on that far side as Arsenal quickly win it back. Now Arsenal again knocking it out wide to this near side to Jesus. Jesus playing it on as an overlap there, but City managed to intercept it and knock it out of play for a throw-in on this near side. So where's all these fans that have been asking me for this game? This is exactly proof why I've got to not do games for fans that ask for it. Loads of fans ask me, are you doing this game today, Gaz? Are you doing it? Where are they all? None of them here. So frustrating. Arsenal now playing the ball into the box. Ball cut back as Arsenal get the shot off, but it's deflected away as now City trying to get on the counter-attack, playing the ball out wide to that far side as they race up towards the halfway line. Ball played forward, but it's intercepted by Arsenal as now Arsenal build again from the halfway line. Crusaders saying Champions League should be very tight in the knockout rounds. Yep, it should be, mate. It's going to be the last formation, the last season this season for that format. Next year it's changing, isn't it? UEFA with their big ideas. Now Arsenal with a ball on this near side as they win it under pressure from City. Jesus doing well as he brings it back inside, but City managed to eventually win it. It's now City knocking it away. Now City playing it up to Haaland as Haaland now racing forward, knocked out wide to that far side as City now come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away. Arsenal managing to keep the possession on that far side as they kick it long up the field, but it goes straight back to City on the halfway line. NIFL Premiership results saying, is it changing? Yes, mate, it changes next season. They're changing the format of it because the UEFA bowing down to the big clubs like Manchester United, Man City, Real Madrid, Barcelona, who are all calling for this Super League. So from next season, there's a new format for the Champions League. They're changing it to accommodate what these big clubs want, which is an absolute disgrace if you ask me. But we'll be talking about that more at some point later in the season. But yeah, it's going to be more like a league format and less like a knockout stage format like it is now. So they're going to make it more like a league format. There is still going to be a knockout stage, so I believe, but it'll be massively reduced compared to what we see now. So it's going to, if you ask me, it's going to make it more boring. Because one thing that makes the Champions League special right now is the knockout stage. If you start to reduce that, then it doesn't become as interesting for fans, does it? So NIFL Premiership results saying, I hate UEFA so much. You're not alone, mate. You're not alone. Corner comes in for City. Knocked away. As City pick up the pieces on this near side. Arsenal challenging for it, but City managing to retain it. As now City play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper kicks it back out wide to this near side. As City now kicking a ball over the top, but it's intercepted by Arsenal and they knock it back to the goalkeeper. But thank you for that. Crusaders, thank you, mate. Yep, that's a fair point. Not going to criticise you for that. I'm not a big fan of them myself, to be honest. NIFL Premiership results also saying, and I loved the normal format. I do, mate. There's no reason to change it. There's a saying in it, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Champions League format as we know it now. It works. Fans like it. Clubs like it. Players like it. So why change it? I'll tell you why. Because of money. That's why. So they're changing it all because of owners, not because of players, not because of fans, not because of the clubs, because of rich owners wanting more profit from the game. Now Arsenal come to press the ball as City play it out wide to that far side, but City just knock it back to the goalkeeper as Arsenal come to press the ball. City just knocking it about on that far side at the moment, inside their own half. Now City playing the ball out to this near side. Arsenal pressing the ball, but City managing to keep it as now they play it out wide to this near side. Arsenal coming to press the ball as it forces City to play it back to the centre backs. Now City playing the ball out to that far side as they're clearly trying to probe the Arsenal formation for any weaknesses. Played back into the centre. As now City with a long ball over the top, trying to get it in behind as it's intercepted by Arsenal. Now Arsenal playing the ball forward as they push up the field now, playing it out wide to Jesus on this near side as Arsenal now on the attack. Jesus just passes it back into the centre. It's now Arsenal play it back to the halfway line and eventually out to Reece on that far side. Reece plays it back into the centre again as Arsenal just stumped at the minute with City just happy to sit off. Don't normally see City this content when they're out of possession. Now Arsenal playing it out wide to that far side. Now Arsenal playing the ball out wide to this near side. As and City come to press the ball. Now Arsenal with the possession as they push up towards the edge of the City box. Oh, he's going to get an offside here. Yeah, thought he was. Ball was played through. And he intercepted. As soon as he made the touch, I knew he was going to be offside because he was in an offside position. So that'll be a goal kick to City. NIFL Premiership results saying, I will go walk my dog now. Great talking to you. And if I were you, I would just end the stream now because there is very little watching fun, unless it changes, and have a good rest of the day. Well, thank you very much, Crusaders. Top man. Yeah, well, I feel like ending the stream, mate, because a lot of people did ask for this and they're not here, which is exactly why I keep saying I'm not doing any more streams what fans asked for. But today, quite a few people did ask for this game. So I thought, because quite a few fans asked for it, I would do it. But yet, proved yet again, even when a few fans ask for it, they still don't show up. So, but no, I'm not going to quit halfway through, mate. I've started it now, so I've finished. Not very professional to break off halfway through the game. But thank you very much, Crusaders. Very nice talking to you as well, mate. Thank you very much for your great company and conversation. Stay safe and well while you're walking your dog, mate. And thank you for the understanding. Much appreciated. Top guy. As always, mate, always appreciate your positive conversation and comments in the chat, mate. So, yeah, stay safe and well, Crusaders. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, mate. Top man. As I say, always a pleasure to have you involved in the chat. Thank you for the understanding, mate. I'm only a little bit frustrated because I'm really tired today, so I really didn't want to do this one, but it is what it is. Now it just gives me more ammunition in future when fans come asking for games, done it, that I'm not doing the games that the fans want. I'm going to have to start doing the games that I know are going to help the channel, not be leaning towards. I keep trying, guys. A lot of fans did ask for this game, but like I say, disappointing. It is what it is. But thank you for that, Crusaders, mate. Enjoy what's left of your Sunday. Stay safe whilst walking your dog, mate. And top man, nice one for the positive conversation and comments, mate. Look after yourself. And yeah, hopefully see you on a future stream, mate. So nice one. Crusaders, top stuff, mate. And Stevie saying, thanks, NIFL. Catch you soon. Nice one, Stevie. And NFL there saying, cheers, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes. So, guys, it's half time. Nice one, Crusaders. Take care, mate. See you soon. So, half time, guys. It has finished 0-0 at half time. Let's quickly share the match stats on the screen so you guys can see them. So bear with me a second while I bring them up. bear with me a second, guys. We'll read out the halftime stats to you guys. I'll put it on the screen, but I'll also read it out in case you guys are listening in on a small device. So here's how the game has gone in numbers in this first half. There we go, guys. So, half time. There we go. Should be coming on your screen now. There we go, guys. So at half time, this is how it's gone in numbers. Total shots 5 for Arsenal, 3 for City. Shots on target, none for Arsenal, 1 for City. Possession 45% for Arsenal, 55% for City, which is quite surprising actually. Um, I thought it'd be Arsenal that had the majority, but it's not. City at the moment. Passes 226 for Arsenal, 276 for Manchester City. Pass accuracy 86 for Arsenal, 87 for Manchester City. Fouls 4 against Arsenal, 6 against City. Yellow cards 1 against Arsenal, 2 against City. Red cards none, thankfully. Offsides 2 given against Arsenal, none against City. And corners 2 for Arsenal, 2 for City. So, also just to let you guys know, if you missed the earlier kickoffs, it finished Brighton 2, Liverpool 2, West Ham 2, Newcastle 2, and Wolves 1, Aston Villa 1. Those are the earlier Premier League kickoffs. Also in Scottish football, guys, it's finished earlier in the earlier kickoff. St Mirren 0, Rangers 3, and then in the 3 o'clock kickoff is finished Aberdeen 0, St Johnstone 0. So there you go, guys. Brings you bang up to date with the results across the UK, apart from the ladies' games. So yeah. So guys, interesting first half. Both teams kind of cancelling themselves out, really. It was scrappy. It wasn't the best. Not a lot of goal shots. Not a lot of goal mouth action, so to speak. Um, Hopefully, it improves in the second half. Of both teams guilty of not really showing their best football. It's been a bit of a cagey affair, a bit scrappy, and like I say, not a lot of great end product. I'll be back in a moment, guys. I'm just going to quickly nip to the the gents, and I'll be back in a second. Hello, guys. Sorry about that. Just had to nip off for a moment, but I'm back now. So, nice one, Stevie. Stevie just saying, guys, we'll be back in a minute. Nice one, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. So, guys, um, let's hope for a better second half. As this first half was a bit disappointing, in fairness. Both teams kind of cancelling each other out. Um, Maybe a little bit of hangover from their European adventures. As let's hope it is a better second half. So, guys, just to let you know what's coming up this week, there is games coming up this week. On Monday, there is a game in League One. Burton Albion taking on Cambridge United. That's tomorrow night. That's the only game tomorrow night anywhere in the world. Tuesday, there is a number of EFL trophy games. Obviously, that's involving a lot of the clubs in the lower leagues of English football and also the Premier League and Championship under 21s teams as well. On Wednesday, there is one international friendly involving UK nations, which is Wales v Gibraltar. That's a friendly. Loads of games on Wednesday in the FA Women's League Cup. And also a number of games in the Women's Champions League as well on Wednesday. On Thursday, we start to really get into our teeth into the international break as loads of international games being played on Thursday night. And the one we'll be obviously trying to focus on will be Scotland visiting Spain. Spain winning Scotland winning against Spain in the first leg, which was obviously Hampden Park. But Scotland now have to travel away to Spain, which is going to be a trickier test. But they're riding high. They've had a really good campaign so far in the qualifiers. It's going to be a tough game for Scotland against Spain on Thursday night, but it isn't impossible that they could get something out of that. So on Friday, also another load of qualifiers, but no UK nations involved on Friday. But we do have an international friendly, England playing Australia on Friday. So that potentially could be an interesting game. But as I say, it's only a friendly. But loads of games on Friday at international level in the under 21s. A number of UK just having a look through it now, guys. So yeah, we're Scotland on Friday playing in their under 21s team is playing against Hungary. Just having a look through now, guys. Wales also playing away with their under 21s against Czech Republic under 21s. So two UK nations involved in the under 21s on Wednesday. Also the Welsh Cup on Friday. On the Welsh Cup as well as games in the Irish Premiership, Northern Irish Premiership as well on Friday. So lots of football on Friday. And then on Saturday, there is also another chunk of international games, but only Northern Ireland playing on Saturday at 2 o'clock against San Marino. A number of games in League One been postponed due to the international break, but there is still a few games that are going to be going ahead in League One. But League Two, most of the games in League Two will be played on Saturday. Only one game that seems to be postponed in League One because of the internationals, and that is Morecambe v Crawley Town. So plenty of football still to come this week, guys. A mixture of some club football and some international football. As we go into the international break. So let us know, guys, if you've got any thoughts on how you think this is going to turn out. 0-0 at the minute, as we know, but it's been I'd say probably really disappointing first half, I would say, guys. So what we would have expected from these two teams. But hopefully the second half is going to be much improved. Obviously, teams have had a team talk now, instructions off the manager. So let's hope that this second half is dramatically better than the first with more action on goal. Stevie's saying, "Yeah, let's hope for lots of goals." Laugh out loud. Let's hope for so, Stevie. Let's hope there's at least a few goals to talk about in this second half. Arsenal about to make a substitution here before the second half starts. So Arsenal players just having a group huddle in the centre circle, and it's Martinelli that's coming on. So it's Martinelli joining the Arsenal ranks as we're underway. Ball played back to the goalkeeper, and so Arsenal kick us off. Now ball played forward down that far side as City intercept it. Now City with the possession as they now play forward, coming up towards the halfway line as they knock the ball out wide to this near side. Now ball played forward by City as uh, Arsenal read it well, playing it back to the goalkeeper, but City not giving it up as they press the keeper. Got keeper forced into kicking it up the field quickly as he kicks it out wide on that far side. Both sets of players challenge for it as it goes out of play for a throw into Arsenal. So let's quickly get rid of that and put the team news back on the screen. So Arsenal now with the possession on that far side as they come forward now towards the City box. Ball played into the centre under pressure from City, but Arsenal managing to keep it. It's now they switch the play out to this near side. Now coming forward towards the edge of box with Martinelli in possession. Now Arsenal with the possession on this near side as they come back into the centre. Ball crossed in, it's deep, and it goes past everybody and out of play on the far side for goal kick. So Arsenal to get us back underway. Sorry, City to get us back underway with the goalkeeper now with a goal kick. So City just knocking it about inside their own box at the moment as Arsenal press the ball, but City just happy to knock it about on the edge of their box as now they play it out wide to this near side. Arsenal trying to challenge for the ball as City play it further up the field into the centre. Now it's intercepted by Arsenal as Arsenal now play it back out wide to this near side. Now Arsenal on the attack as they race towards the edge of the box. Attempted cross comes in, but it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner to Arsenal on this near side. So corner for Arsenal. Ball into the box, headed backwards as Arsenal managed to knock it back into the box. It's cleared by City. Arsenal picking it up on the edge of the box as Odegaard with the shot, but he's blasted it high and well over the bar, and that'll be a goal kick to City. Oh, now Arsenal playing the ball forward as they come into the box, getting the shot off, but the goalkeeper making a good save there. Arsenal looking a bit more lively in this second half. 50 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. So now Arsenal winning back possession on that far side as the goalkeeper kicks it up the field. Now Arsenal playing it back to their centre backs as City come to press the ball. Arsenal managing to keep the possession. Forced back towards their own goal though as City press the ball from the front. Now ball played out wide to that far side as Jesus picks up the possession. City pressing it, but Arsenal managing to retain it as they knock it back to the goalkeeper again under pressure from City. Ball kicked long up the field from the goalkeeper, out wide to that far side as it's City that intercept it, but challenge comes in from Arsenal on Phil Foden, and City win a free kick on that far side, just inside their own half, close to the halfway line. So City now take it short, playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now kicking the ball forward up into the centre circle as it's Arsenal that picks up the possession. Now Arsenal playing it out wide to this near side as they come forward now, racing towards the City box. City trying to challenge for it on this near side as Walker not giving it up there, but Arsenal just play it back up the field and back into the centre as now they switch the play out to that far side. Now Jesus with the possession as he comes towards the edge of the box, but trying to play teammate in behind there, but wasn't read well and goes all the way back to the City keeper. So City now playing the ball out to Walker on this near side as they push up towards the halfway line. Arsenal challenging for it, forces City to play it backwards as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now City playing it out wide to that far side, but immediately under pressure but they managed to work through the press as City now come charging forward into the centre. But Arsenal managed to challenge, and the ball deflects back to Arsenal's defenders as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now, Arsenal knocking the ball out wide to that far side as they push up the field. White in possession at the moment as Arsenal come towards the halfway line, and City just happy to sit off at the moment. Let Arsenal have the possession in their own half. Now a long ball out wide to this near side as Arsenal trying to stretch the City formation, but there's nobody there, and it bounces out of play for a throw into City, deep inside the City half of the field on this near side. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated. Thank you very much if you have already. So City with his throw-in on the near side as Arteta trying to protest here that time wasting. The ball comes in. Still Arteta protesting on the sidelines. Now he's trying to protest about nicking yards. As Kyle Walker just nicked a few yards right in front of him there, and I don't think Arteta was impressed with that. City now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper as the ball comes in. Now City knock it out wide to that far side. Arsenal challenge for it, winning it back. As Jesus gone to ground here. But the referee says play advantage as now Arsenal chip the ball into the box. And they make the most of this under pressure. He's tried to knock it back out wide, but it's intercepted by Phil Foden. It's now Phil Foden trying to break. Challenge comes in from Arsenal, but City managing to keep the ball as they play it forward now. City playing it into the centre as they race into the Arsenal half now at speed, right down the middle. Challenge from behind as the referee blows for the foul. And City continue to run and score, but the referee had already blown the whistle. So a number of players surrounding the referee protesting. You got to see that on the replay, guys, if you get a chance. Lewis not giving up there. He went to ground and got back on his feet and carried on running and went and scored, but the referee had already blown for the free kick. So City with a free kick now, very central, probably about 35 yards from goal, guys, but right down the middle. So Walker and Foden standing over it as the ball now chipped forward. Both sets of players challenge for it. It's played in behind the Arsenal defence, but the goalkeeper manages to come and intercept that and relieves the pressure for Arsenal. Now the ball played out wide to that far side as Arsenal now cut the ball back into the centre. So Arsenal just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half as they play it out wide to that far side now. Ball played forward as it's intercepted by City, and now City knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So City now knock it out wide to this near side as it's played forward to Walker. Walker now plays it uh, up to Haaland as Haaland now holding a ball up on the halfway line as he plays in. Player now City racing forward as it's knocked out wide to that far side. Now City coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. As the City player there just gets the ball trapped under his feet and forced to knock it uh, back outside the box to keep City in possession. But City now having Arsenal boxed into their own half as they play it out wide again to that far side. But now Arsenal have more bodies back behind the ball. As City now play it forward to Haaland. Haaland just slipping in possession there, gives the possession back to Arsenal. As now Arsenal playing it out wide to that far side. Arsenal still with the possession on the far side. City pressing the ball. And Arsenal now play it back to the goalkeeper. Ball played out wide to this near side. City come to challenge for it, but Arsenal managing to keep the possession as now they kick the ball long down this near side of the field up towards the halfway line, and it goes out of play, and that'll be a throw into City. City take it quickly as the ball thrown towards the centre backs. Now City can build again from the halfway line as they now try to probe the Arsenal formation. Bernardo Silva coming back to intercept the ball, but now City play it out wide to this near side as they're just probing the Arsenal formation, as I say. City playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now, City play it out wide to that far side as they cut it back into the centre now, coming forward. And so they push up into the Arsenal half. Ball played out to Walker on this near side as City pushing up the field. Arsenal coming to press it, but City managing to keep the possession as they play it back to the halfway line. So just coming up to 60 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. And City now play it forward. It's intercepted by Arsenal, though, as Arsenal play it back into the centre. Now Arsenal with a chance to build from the back as they play it out wide to that far side. Now Jesus on the run as they race forward down the far side of the field, pushing up into the City half, just holding the ball up as City come across to challenge for it, but Arsenal managing to keep it as they play it back inside, back to the centre circle. Now Arsenal just knocking it about on the halfway line. Mr. Barnsley saying, my dad said to his brother, don't think Arsenal got chance to win the league or what this was last night. Right, well, thank you for that, Ryan. Yeah, interesting, mate. I think it's still very much in the air at the minute, innit? Because let's be honest, City not at their best at the moment, have they? They've shown that they've maybe not as focused as they were last season. So we know City are strong, but like I say, maybe the fact that they played a lot of games this season that might start to impact their motivation a little bit this season. So I wouldn't write Arsenal off just yet, but it's certainly been an interesting title race so far, hasn't it, mate? City now with a possession on that far side as they come into the box, ball crossed in, but it's knocked behind by Arsenal. Now Arsenal on the attack down that far side as they come with a ball played out wide to this near side, ball crossed in as now It's knocked out of play on that far side. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Arsenal now with the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away. Arsenal now on the edge of the box. And they blasted it wide. So 65 minutes gone so far, guys. Now City have won a corner on the far side. As it's knocked out of play. Now City with a corner. Ball comes in, headed away up the field as it's knocked all the way back to the Arsenal goalkeeper. So thank you for that, Ryan. Ken, how you doing, mate? Ken saying evening all. How's it going, Ken? There's not many in the chat today this afternoon, mate. Only mainly me, been mostly on it, and Ryan, Crusaders was in earlier talking, and obviously Mr. Barnsley just come in just recently with yourself, mate. But yeah, a bit quiet this afternoon. But good to see you, Ken. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Welcome to the show, mate. Always good to see you in the chat, Ken. City now with the ball played back to the halfway line. And it's now City playing the ball out wide to this near side as Arsenal come to challenge for the ball, but City played it back again to the halfway line to keep the possession. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ken. Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Mr. Barnsley saying Barnsley under 21s could win it, both of them. Could win it, both of them. Laugh out loud. Yeah, didn't Barnsley U21s get a win the other day? I'm not sure. I'm getting confused, mate. Trying to keep up with that much football at the minute, it is getting confusing. But yeah, thank you for that, Ryan. They did win, I think, the other day, didn't they? So the ball's knocked out of play on that far side. Now we're going to have a substitution for City. And Mr. Barnes is saying, hey up. Ken, top stuff, guys. And Ken returning that. Stevie also saying, hi, Ken. Ryan and Ken, top stuff, Stevie. And Mr. Barnes is saying, hey up, Stevie, top stuff. Ryan, awesome, mate. Loving the positive vibes, as always, from you. Top stuff, mate. So, City here now with a double substitution. So it's Kovacic, Alvarez, and Lewis going off. Nunes, Doku, and Stones coming on for City. So triple substitution there. And Ken saying Barnsley, ladies, score. Mr. Barnsley. Yeah, I think Ken's asking for the score there. So thanks for that. Ken saying please. Nice one, mate. Awesome from Ken, as always. Mr. Barnsley saying, Gunners, look now, Ken. Gonna look now, Ken. Okay, mate. Mr. Barnes is saying Division 1 North, Division North 1, Barnsley ladies. That don't make sense. Is that meaning the 1-1-0 or I'm not sure. Sorry, Ken, I can't make sense of what he's saying there, mate. City now with a cross into the box. It's knocked away by Arsenal as City pick up the pieces outside the box. Now played back into the centre as City forced all the way back to the halfway line as Arsenal press the ball in the centre. Now City with the possession as they're just knocking it about on the halfway line. We're just coming up towards 70 minutes gone, guys. So just over 20 minutes remaining plus stoppage time. Still 0-0. Will we get a goal in the last 20 minutes? Now Arsenal playing the ball out wide as they win it back now on the halfway line. Arsenal now just knocking it about inside the City half, close to the centre circle. Oh, sorry, Ryan, I'm not making sense of that, mate. Steve Chilton, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chat, Steve. Steve saying mill. Okay, mate. I'm not sure what that's meaning exactly. But welcome to the show, Steve Chilton. Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to Fandom. I think you've been on the channel before. I think, unless I might be getting confused with another Steve because we have had a couple of Steves pop in. But welcome to Football Fandom, Steve Chilton. If you've not been here before, mate, welcome to Fandom. Welcome to the Fandom community. And if you have been, apologies if I'm forgetting you. Ken is saying, evening, Stevie C. Nice one, Ken. Awesome, mate. Loving the positive vibes. So Arsenal have won a free kick here. And Steve also returning that same consideration. Nice one, Steve. Steve saying hi, Ken. Awesome, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Ryan, NIFL Premiership results is Crusaders saying, I'm back from my walk, guys. Welcome back, Crusaders, mate. I didn't expect you back, but thank you for dropping back in, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. I hope you enjoyed the walk. I'm looking forward to getting a bit of fresh air myself after this stream. To be fair, I've not been outside today. It's now just a bit scrappy on this near side as the ball deflects back to the City defence. But thank you for that, Crusaders. Welcome back, mate. Hope you enjoyed your walk. Mr. Barnsley saying lost 2-0 to Hull United. Well, you can't win them all, mate. Win some, lose some. But at least the first team doing well. That's the main thing, I suppose. Steve Chilton saying, cheers, guys. No problem, mate. My pleasure. Like I say, welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. And thank you for the positivity, mate. Loving it. Thank you, mate. So thank you for that, Steve. Ken is saying, hi, the Cape Crusaders. Nice one, Ken. Nice one, mate. So City now with the possession at the back. As this game is just not living up to the expectation. How many times have that happened, guys? Games that you expect a big performance from the teams, and it turns out to be a disappointment. But it is proving that way at the moment. As Arsenal press the ball, City now play it through the middle. Now knocked out wide to that far side as City now found some space to run into as they race towards the Arsenal box, coming into the box now towards the byline, attempting to get the cross off, but it's blocked off and it goes behind for a corner on that far side to City. So thank you, Ken. NIFL Premiership results saying, what's the score now? In this game, currently 0-0, mate. 0-0, nothing. No goals as of yet. Like I said, it's been a bit of a disappointment, really. I think we're all expected a real humdinger of a game today, weren't we, with these two? But it's not proving that way. Been too much caginess, too much slow build-up play, not a lot of end product. It's been really disappointing what we would expect from these two teams, wasn't it, guys? I think, in my opinion, you guys might think differently. That's fair enough. But in my opinion, I think it's been a bit disappointing. Corner comes in. Goalkeeper jumps and claims the ball. And now Arsenal could play out from the back as the goalkeeper throws the ball on this near side. Now Arsenal racing forward as City trying to challenge for it, but Arsenal managing to retain it as they play it into the middle. Now shot comes in from distance from Odegaard, but he's blasted it too high and it's gone over the bar and out of play. And that'll be a goal kick to City. Arsenal about to make what looks to be a triple substitution. So yeah, Crusaders, yeah, 0-0 here, mate, if that's the game you were meaning. So Stevie Chilton saying, yes, I have, Gaz. Top chat, Gaz. Okay, mate. Yeah, sorry, Steve. I thought I recognised your account, mate. It's just obviously the more you come in to get involved in the fan then chat, the more I get to know you. But I'm only confused because we've had a couple of Steves in the chat over the last week or so. So it's I wasn't sure. That was all, mate. But thank you, Steve Chilton. Like I said, I did think I recognised your account. I wasn't sure. So obviously I wanted to be saying that. Arsenal changing Zinchenko, Nikita Jorginho going off. Bear with me a second, guys. It's really annoying when they flash it up on the screen so quick, just no time to read it. No. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm just quickly checking the subs because I missed it. 3 new subs just come on for Arsenal, but it didn't give me a chance to read them. So here we go. Subs. So subs are Zinchenko going off, and it's Timiyasu coming on. Eddie Nikita going off. Havertz coming on. And finally, it was Jorginho going off and Party coming on. Sorry, guys. I just had to look that up because it came up on the screen so quick I didn't get a chance to read it. Now, a corner on the far side for Arsenal. Corner comes in as it's headed away. City picking up the possession on that far side as now they try to break and relieve the pressure on the goal. But strong challenge comes in from Arsenal as the ball goes out of play, but the referee not giving the foul. So thank you, Steve Chilton, top man. Thank you, mate. Nice one. Awesome. NIFL Premiership results saying, do you be watching the Rugby World Cup? Well, I won't be doing rugby on this channel, mate. It's football on this channel, but we are going to be opening, as I've told you guys before, we are going to be opening a new channel soon. So that will be all about football and other sports and other stuff as well. It's going to be a mixed channel to help run alongside Fanden to help out what I'm trying to do. So that will be coming soon. And then we'll like I said, there will be other sports on that, not just football, as well as some other stuff as well. It's going to be a bit of a mixture. So Arsenal now with the possession, but yeah, no rugby on Fanden on here, mate, not on this channel. But like I say, maybe on the other channel. Ken is saying my ladies team Darren 9, Rochdale 0, and different goal scorer. Ken screamed for 10. Ken screamed for 10, but it didn't happen. Yeah, 9-0 against Rochdale. Yeah, Rochdale. Whoa, what's going on? Rochdale just dropped out the League Two as well, haven't they? Dropped down there into the National Leagues. So it looks like they're still having a tough time for Rochdale, but is it Darren ladies? You saying I'm not familiar with that team, but yeah, what a result! 9-0. That's certainly. I'm not surprised you were screaming to see if could be getting to double figures, mate. But thank you for that, Ken. And Premiership results NIFL. It's Crusaders saying hi, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Nice one, Crusaders. Uh, Top stuff, mate. Loving the positivity. Ken saying, hi, Alves. Nil, Real Betis 1. Thank you, Ken. Ken just giving us an update on the game in Spain. City now playing the ball out wide to this near side. And so they knock it back to the halfway line under pressure from Arsenal. Stevie's saying it's a very poor Premier League this season, which makes much more interesting. Which makes it much more interesting, I think. No, good shout, Stevie. Yeah, absolutely, mate. That's a good observation. I'm not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I would go as far as being saying it's poor, but I think some of the teams have been a bit more disappointing this season. But yeah, I know what you mean. You mean in that it's a bit. I think it's a bit more unpredictable this season. But you're right. There has been certain teams like City that have not played at their best yet. Obviously, Man United just a complete disaster at the minute. Chelsea have had a poor start as well. I think there's only really Arsenal and Liverpool that's had an half decent start, and even they've not been perfect, have they? So yeah, good statement there. Fairness from Steve. I think what he's meaning is it's been very poor from the teams at the top end of the league, hasn't it, mate? I think that's what you're getting at. But that is a great point. So thank you for that, Steve. Chilton, well said, mate. Ken saying absolutely, Steve. Yep, he's spot on. Like I said, I think he's directing the poorness more towards the top teams that we would expect to be turning up, won't we? So yeah, thank you, Ken. And NIFL Premiership results saying, I know you won't be doing it on the YouTube, but I mean on yourself at home. No, mate, I don't know. I'm not really interested in rugby personally. Not really. I might get a bit more interested in it when we open the other channel. Obviously, but no, I'm never. Not really. There's certain sports that I prefer to play rather than watch. Obviously, I'm not. I'm a bit too old now to be playing rugby, but I used to play it when I was younger. One of my teachers at school used to be a rugby player for St Helens, and I didn't get on with him. And I remember tackling him in a rugby game at school once, and I was the only lad in my year that had the backbone to put a challenge in on him. And boy, did he let me know it afterwards, because every challenge after that, he come after me every time I got the ball. So yeah, that's a good memory from my youth. But yeah, no, I don't really watch it too much, to be fair, mate. No, I'm too much of a football fan. There's enough to keep up with football. So yeah, no, I'm not really a rugby fan, I wouldn't say, mate. Ken is saying, Cagliari nil, Roma 3. Thank you, Ken. Oh, that's in the Italian league, isn't it, mate? Thank you. Nice one, Ken. Appreciate the updates, mate. And Stevie Chilton saying, Ken, where is Darren, mate? Yeah, I was wondering that. That's not a team I'm familiar with. Where is it? Darren, it's the way he's worded. It's like got a comma in the middle of it, hasn't it? So, yeah, great question, Stevie. Hopefully, Ken will answer us. If not, I might look that up later because that is it's a place I've never heard of, mate. Ball played out wide on that far side for Arsenal as City challenged for it and managed to knock it out of play for a throw-in midway inside their own half. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do it. That thumbs up would be really appreciated. And if you guys have already hit it, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Always appreciate the fantastic support you guys show. So, yeah. Arsenal now winning the ball under pressure as they take the throw in, and City quickly challenge for it. But as I say, Arsenal managing to keep it as they work their way towards the edge of the box, but forced to play it backwards under pressure from City. So, yeah, great question, that, Steve. I was wondering the same thing, mate. Great minds think alike. So, ball knocked out of play on that far side again. It's Arsenal now with a long throw into the box. Now, Arsenal almost getting a bit space there to get the shot off, but City packing that box and not letting Arsenal have time on the ball. As the referee now does blow the whistle. Have you guys, one thing I've noticed, have you noticed anything this weekend that's different? Has anybody noticed anything that's different this weekend? I've noticed something that's different this weekend. One major thing that people are probably overlooking. Um, have you not noticed since the controversy last weekend with the Liverpool Tottenham game that referees seem to have been less authoritarian this weekend? Have you noticed that, guys? Not as many fouls awarded, not as many cards dished out. I don't think we've seen that many. Has anybody seen a red card in the Premier League this weekend? Um, I can't say I've noticed one. And there's been less yellow cards, less stopping of the game by the referees. Just an observation, but it might be maybe reading into it. But I think there's been less interference in this weekend's games from the referee after the controversy last weekend. So let me know if you guys think the same. I would be interested to know if you guys have come to that conclusion after this weekend's games. But not saying that's definitely the case, but off the face of it, appearances, it looks that way, that referees have been a bit more relaxed this weekend with dishing out cards and stopping the game. But maybe it's me reading into it. Let me know if you guys agree. So yeah, thank you for that Premiership. NFIL. Now, Arsenal coming forward now as they work their way towards the edge of the box. City knocking it away, but Arsenal picking it up on the edge of the box as the shot comes in, and they've scored. Arsenal have broken the deadlock with a beautiful goal into the back of the net. City finding themselves under the cosh there. They look to be dealing with it quite well for a period of time there, but eventually the pressure has told as Arsenal have scored on 86 minutes. And I think it's Martinelli that's got the goal. Yeah, Martinelli with the goal for Arsenal. And it was a bit of a peach, guys. On the edge of the box. And what the goalkeeper was doing, I don't know if he was missighted, but he seemed to be moving to his left-hand side as the shot came in on his right-hand side. So, yeah, I don't know if that was because he was impeded. Oh, now I can see why, because he was anticipating it going in on the opposite side, but on the way through, it's actually took a deflection off one of the City defenders, which has caught the goalkeeper out, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Looked like it was a bullet of the shot, but it's actually taken a deflection on the way through. So 87 minutes, 87 and a half minutes gone, guys. And it's Arsenal 1, City 0. Minimal time for City to try and find an equaliser. Ken is saying add the 23rd letter of the alphabet as the fourth letter to make. Is that? Don't get that, Ken. You throw me off there, mate. Add the 23rd letter of the alphabet as the fourth letter to make. No, I'm not. That's obviously something to do with that team that he was talking about with regards to the Rochdale game, but I'm not following you there, Ken. Sorry, mate. So Arsenal with the possession on that far side. Steve Chilwell saying, no, Gaz, an open Premier League. Sorry for the confusion. No worries, mate. No worries. I liked your comment, mate. I liked your comment. I think you were right. I was just trying to anticipate what you was meaning, because I took it as where you're saying it was a bit poorer this, or maybe I'm not sure if that was the word you used, but you implied that it had been a bit poorer this season. But I think it's been a bit poorer from the teams that we expect to be really strong. But with some of the other teams, it's been a bit better, hasn't it? If you think, because some of the middle range teams in the middle of the league have been a little bit under par, if you like, last season, where they seem to be struggling to pick up points, maybe because some of the top teams were just doing so well. Obviously, Arsenal, Man City just kept picking up points consistently last season, didn't they? So it meant that those were two teams that the lower league teams, or the lower end of the table, those teams struggling to get points off Man City and Arsenal. So that makes it harder for them to get points because that only leaves 17 other teams that they can get points off, doesn't it? So yeah, but no, top comment as always, Steve Chilton. Thank you, mate. Really appreciated that. You sharing your thoughts there. I thought that was a great comment, to be fair. But thank you, Stevie Chilton. Nice of you to say, mate. Top man. So both sets of players challenging for the ball on that far side as Arsenal managing to keep it. Now knocking it back to the goalkeeper. We've got 4 minutes added on time, guys. As now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long down this near side as Walker comes to intercept it, playing it back to Ederson in goal. NIFL Premiership saying Martinelli, 87th minute winner. Well, it could be, but we can't say it's a winner just yet, mate. As now City on the attack. Phil Foden with a long crossfield ball out to that far side as City come towards the edge of the box. But you're right, could be the winner, mate. Could be the winner, but still 4 minutes. Well, we're a minute into the added on time, so still 3 minutes to go. And when it comes to Man City, there's always the possibility they can pop up with a goal, isn't there? So now Arsenal play it, trying to challenge for it there, but City play it forward, and they've ended up knocking it straight out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. It's the stony-faced City fans standing in the stand. They're not used to losing, are they? But thank you for that, Crusaders. Stevie saying, great point, Gaz. Well spotted. They must have had a meeting of some sort. Yeah, probably a meeting to say calm it down because you're getting your authoritarianism is just overwhelming the game. So yeah, so they should have, mate. It was getting a bit stupid, wasn't it? It wasn't just the Tottenham Liverpool game. There were other games where we've seen that the referees were just getting crazy with the amount of cards they were dishing out. And we don't mind cards when it's deserved. Obviously, that's part of the game. But the referees in the first couple of weeks of the season this year have been really on a power trip, haven't they? If you ask me, that's my opinion. You guys might think differently, but I think they were on a big power trip the first couple of weeks of the season. But like I say, the controversy last week, seems to maybe have calmed it down a little bit this week, which is good because we don't mind cards. We want to see cards when they're needed, but not just for the sake of just dishing them out, because that means it's, creates problems for managers selecting a team if it's excessive. I say that as now the referee has just given out 2 yellow cards for an incident involving Ederson and Jesus right on the edge of the pitch on the byline as Jesus stalling on the ball. Ederson came across to try and challenge for it, and Jesus went to ground quite easy. So the referee, having none of it, he's given both a yellow card for dramatising, I think. So now City with a throw-in on that far side. Ken saying 1-0 to Arsenal. Yep, thank you, Ken. And Premiership result, I'll come to that in a minute. It's now City playing the ball forward into the Arsenal box, but it's intercepted by the Arsenal goalkeeper, who just runs the clock down a little bit more. And it's looking like defeat for City, innit? Premiership results saying, Ken, I looked it up, and there is a Darren in Wales, but don't think that's it. Okay, thank you for letting us know. Premiership results. Yeah, I think me and also Steve Chilton was confused with that comment. Final whistle goes, guys. And Arsenal have finally got a victory against Manchester City. Arteta's first victory against City and Pep Guardiola as roars go round the stadium. Arsenal fans in celebration, and as Stevie Chilton is saying, back-to-back defeats for Manchester City. It's actually, yep, you're right, mate. They're really having a tough time at the minute. They're off the ball, but I expected it. I expected it. I did say it at the start of the season that I thought City might be a little bit off pace this season due for the fact that they were so strong last season. You cannot keep that intensity up all the time. Eventually, players are going to run out of steam. They're just going to lose that extra yard of pace through tiredness and fatigue. And it's looking like it's proving that way so far this season as City now, as Stevie Chilton rightly pointed out, back-to-back defeats for Manchester City in the Premier League. So thank you for that, Steve. Kira, how are you doing, mate? Kira236, welcome to the show. Kira's saying Pep is going to run them into the ground next practice. Yep, you probably are. Oh, look at this now. You guys going crazy. No way. Right, so let's get rid of that. Just bear with me a second, guys. Just going to bring their full-time stats on the screen in a moment. So bear with me a second, guys. Just share the match stats on the screen. So there we go. So here's how it's gone. Full time is the match stats, guys. Don't worry if you can't see that on the screen. I will read it to you. So here's how the numbers gone for the game. Total shots 12 for Arsenal, 4 for Manchester City. Shots on target 2 for Arsenal, 1 for City, which kind of gives you an indication of how disappointing this was as an actual entertaining game. Possession 49% for Arsenal, 51% for Manchester City. Passes 498 for Arsenal, 521 for City. Pass accuracy 86% for Arsenal, and also 86% for Manchester City. Fouls 8 against Arsenal, 7 against City. 2 yellow cards for Arsenal, 3 for Manchester City. No red cards. Offsides 2 for Arsenal, none for City, and then corners 5 for Arsenal and 4 for City. So there you go, guys. I'm going to wrap this up very soon, guys, because I've been on a double today. And as I said right at the start of the show, I wasn't going to do this show, this game today. I only did it because quite a few of you guys asked for it, but then the people that asked for it didn't show up in the stream. So I'm feeling pretty tired today, guys, and I've still done 2 back-to-back streams. So I'm going to try and rattle through these comments, and then I'm jumping off, guys, because I haven't spent any time this weekend with my lovely missus, who's always supportive of the channel. I should have scrapped this game, but I didn't. I did it for you guys, but then I come on and be disappointed with the people that asked for it not coming and getting involved. But not to worry, it is what it is. And just letting you guys know, I'm not staying on for long. So Ken is saying, hi, Kira. Nice one, Ken. Top man, Ken. Loving the positivity, mate. And thank you, Kira there. What's up, bro? Top stuff, guys. Ken saying, happy City lost. I'm sure a few fans will be, to be fair, Ken. Yep, you certainly makes the title race more interesting, doesn't it, mate? Man City dropping points. So thank you for that, mate. NIFL Premiership results saying, it annoys me how easy people fall though. Even if it's a player in your team, it's still something off. Yeah, no, I know exactly. You've been talking about players going to ground easy. No, I agree with you, Crusaders. Yep, well said, mate. It does irritate me as well how easy players go go to ground. So great comment there from Crusaders. Well said, mate. Kira saying me too. Thank you, Kira. Nice one, guys. And yeah, I got to agree with that 100%. Ken is saying dislike cheats in sport. Well said, Ken. Yeah, absolutely. You guys, so great minds think alike. You guys, I love you. The fact you guys saying the same things I think as well. Want to see teams. I'm always saying it. Want to see teams compete when they're at the best and win fair and square. I don't know if you guys seen the other day Manchester City fans guilty of shining a laser pen in the opposition goalkeeper's eyes for that game um, in Europe. Was it City? Was it Manchester United? Am I thinking of? I think it was United. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to look it back. I'm sure it was United that did it. No, not Man United. Liverpool. My apologies. It was Liverpool. Fans shining a laser pen in the goalkeeper's eyes for the European game. No offense, but those Liverpool fans should be banned for life. That is pathetic that they feel they need to cheat with the success that Liverpool's had in Europe, and the fans feel that they need to go to that extent of shining a laser pen in the eyes of a goalkeeper of weaker opposition. Because let's be honest, Liverpool should win that game hands down all day long. So why a fan feels the need to shine a laser pen in the goalkeeper's eyes is an absolute disgrace. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that, guys. You guys reminded of me of it there, as Ken said, dislike cheating in sport. And I totally agree with you guys. Well said, Ken. And also Crusaders, who is an NIFL Premiership results. You need to change that name, mate. It's a bit too much of a mouthful to say. But thank you, Ken. And in life, yeah, well said. Well said, Ken. Yeah, well said, mate. Spot on. Ken also saying cheats never really prosper. They can do sometimes, but the reality is we all know they're fake. But well said, Ken. Stevie Chilton saying NIFL 3-match ban would stop it. Yeah, it would. Yeah, absolutely. Bob on there, Steve. Well said, mate. Got to agree with that. NIFL Premiership results saying exactly. Good idea, Steve. Yep, definitely. Well said, Steve. Kira saying, except here in America, if you cheat, you get praised. Do you? Seriously? Is that true, Kira? Well, that is quite surprising. That is quite surprising. Is it not in just particular sports, Kira? Because obviously you guys are a little bit spoiled out there in America. You guys got more sports than you have population, I think. You love basketball. You love what we call it rugby, but you guys call it football, soccer. Obviously, also you guys are mad for motorsports as well. A lot of car racing, motocross racing, even truck racing in America. As well as your baseball that is obviously a big part of American culture, and there's some other sports I'm forgetting as well. But yeah, you guys spoil out there in America, lots of sports. But thank you for that, Kira. Good insight, that mate. Very honest of you to say. I like the fact of your honesty there, mate, because that is. I never really thought of that with regards to America. There's other countries I recognise as liking cheating. One being Spain. They love to cheat in football, at least anyway. But I never really thought of America as being cheats in sport. But thank you for that, Kira. Stevie Chilton saying, absolutely, Gaz. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Top man. So, Ken saying, night, night, all. Thanks for the stream and chat. My pleasure, Ken. Thank you for your fantastic contribution in the chat and company. Always a pleasure having you involved, mate. Enjoy what's left of your Sunday. Stay safe and well, Ken. Look after yourself, mate, and hopefully maybe see you later in the week for a stream if you're not too busy. But thank you, Ken. As I say, mate, always a pleasure to see you. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Stay safe and well, mate. Thank you. NIFL Premiership results saying, thanks, Gaz, for the stream, and I will hope to catch you on another stream. And goodbye to everyone else. Awesome NIFL Premiership results. Thank you, mate. And yes, thank you for your company, mate. You keeping me company in that first half when it was quite quiet in the chat. So nice one, mate. Really do appreciate your company this afternoon and your conversation. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, Crusaders. Take care, mate. Stay safe and well, and yeah, hopefully maybe catch you on another stream later in the week, mate. Take care, and thank you for that, Crusaders. Kira236 saying good night. Thank you, Kira. Night to you as well, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Kira. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Always good to see you. And enjoy what's left of your weekend, Kira. Stay safe and well, mate. Stevie Chilton saying 3 shots on target. Shocking. I know it was really shocking. I know we're expecting a lot more than that, won't we? Steve Chilton, top stuff, mate. Well spotted there. Got to agree with you that. Steve also saying, thanks, guys, for your valuable time. Good evening, and to all in the chat. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, no worries, mate. I don't mind. As you guys know, I don't mind doing stream. It's just today, because I've been at it all week. I've done one stream every day, at least one stream every day this week, plus working. So just a little bit tired today, guys. So yeah, thank you, Steve, for your fantastic conversation and company, mate. It's hopefully I'm gonna quickly make a note. Oh, I have. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, Steve. My bad, mate. Yeah, I've already write it down. You're a Millwall fan, aren't you? So, yeah. Sorry, Steve. I got confused, mate. Like I said, we had a couple of Steves in the chat. But thank you, mate. Top stuff, Steve Chilton. Appreciate your company and conversation, mate. Enjoy what's left of the weekend. Stay safe and well. And yet, apologies, guys. I want to jump off quick. It's just like I said, been a long week, and I'm tired, and I want to try and spend a little bit of time with my lovely missus. So thank you very much to all you guys for your fantastic conversation and also your understanding why I want to jump off quickly after this one. So thank you, guys. Stay safe and well. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Look forward to talking to you guys again some more later in the week. But from me, for now, that's it. Take care. Bye for now.